I look up at the moon in the quiet of night as the snow begins to fall, and I've just arrived in the town where this began, in the town where the ice of the pond cracked and I emerged. And it's the town where I learned I don't really exist to these kids who grow up, who have their own kids, always stuck on the sidelines, watched by the bright eyes of a moon who never talks back. But I've given up on being sad, 'cause someday things will change. And I can see the people turning and looking up to watch me, smiling, waving as I fly far overhead. And I can hear the children laughing and running, trying to catch me, tossing snowballs, making forts, trekking up hills, holding sleds. And maybe for now it's just a dream, but someday they're gonna believe in me. I look around at the walls, my eyes search for a place, but after a lifetime of painting, I've run out of space. I've painted wishes and dreams, what I've read, what I've seen, and as I've grown, it's grown harder and harder to believe that Mother will ever let me leave, that I'll see any of these things. And I've noticed she's not so nice after I sing, trapped in this same routine, so far away from the lights that arrive on my birthday and glow all through the night. But I've given up on being sad, because someday things will change. I can see myself leaving, running free through the forest, grass beneath my feet and trees high overhead. And I can see myself dancing and meeting new people, seeing the lights and making a bunch of new friends. And maybe for now it's just a dream, but someday I'm gonna be free. I look down at my feet, I can't bear to meet the eyes of my father glaring at me and standing in the light of our village up in flames. And the fault is partly mine for distracting him as I tried and failed miserably to fight. I was blinded by my hope that if I could be more like him, I'd win his pride and stop being the village disappointment. But I'm too weak and I'm too small, not a Viking at all, stuck in a place where I obviously don't belong. But I've given up on being sad, because someday things will change. And I can see my father beaming, hear the village cheering, celebrating my latest victory in the ring. And everyone is going to listen to me and my ideas, since I am the future chief after all. Maybe for now it's just a dream, but someday they're gonna be proud of me. I look across the table at my mother as she talks on about what I'm doing wrong, how she wants me to change. My opinion doesn't matter, I should want what she wants for me, but I don't want to be married, especially if it's arranged. It's my duty as a princess, but I never asked for this, and I know my fate lies elsewhere, somewhere in the woods. And I wish that she'd just hear me out, stop acting like I've let her down, but nothing that I do seems good enough for her. But I've given up on being sad, because someday things will change. I can see my mother nodding, saying she'll turn away the suitors, telling me she'll let me grow up in my own time. And I can see myself riding, firing arrows, hitting targets, knowing when I get home she'll greet me with a smile. And maybe for now it's just a dream, but someday she's gonna listen to me. Someday Maybe for now it's just a dream.